Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, where so many great events have unfolded over the years, and today this crowd is charged up for a big USC Trojans home game. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement, big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Gators will kick this away to get us going. Fielded just inside the 25. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play and brings up a fourth down. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And they heave it deep downfield. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Gives it to the back. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Toss play to the outside. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap and turns around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Can he make it to the marker? Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The Gators will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Trying to extend the play. He's going to take off. Finding space at the 20. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang. They throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Nice solid run here by this pack. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Receiver in motion now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. Using his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. Here's the jet sweep. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
You know, I don't want to get away from a jet sweep. I think it's a good call. This one just didn't work out, so now you're way behind on the sticks.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Will he score here? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
You could just tell this quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do as things were developing in front of him. He saw that open space and decided, I'm just going to take it myself and head to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Turn starts inside the 15. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one, an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Going the other way, can they catch him? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Trying to get the ball to the perimeter on the jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. They're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
And the punt is down just inside the 30.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep, and he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Third down coming up. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks left and finds his target there. That's good for a first down near the 40. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they...
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Catch made inside the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, USC.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the coverage guys make the tackle. After all that effort, you've been better off just taking a knee there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking to throw it on first down. And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down and 10. Using his legs, it's Daniels. Ball is free in the backfield. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession.
Wow, that's just big time.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Extending the play now. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on 3rd down and long. And they do a good job at taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Gators pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Ball handed off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
He'll hand it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Daniels. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
After consecutive losses, we need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it's no good. He missed it. This game remains tied in the 2nd quarter.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, barely at least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch is made down the middle. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. They'll spot the ball near midfield at the +49. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. We got a man down the middle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They attack the deep middle of this defense, Kirk, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
And the Trojans are going to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running back grabs it on the screen. Touchdown, Trojans. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Trying to create outside the pocket now. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's found some room at the 45. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes.
And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. They look to throw it here on second down. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. When the play is good enough for a first down, they'll move the ball to the 44. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick it off to begin the second half. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Florida offense retakes the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Finding space at the 20. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. Oh, what a move. He's brought down out at the 46. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Going to pick up the first down through the air. He'll throw it now. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here's the second down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. A change of direction. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
Here comes the USC offense back on the field. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down play coming up. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he's going to be taken down, sacked on the final play of this 3rd quarter. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Lets it go quickly. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Stop right there at the line, no gain. 2nd down and goal upcoming. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Hard running there, breaking tackles. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern California. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Point after, not right through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. And the Gators churn out another 1st down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Pressure is coming. He's running out of time here. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the quarterback dropping back. He makes the grab. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football. Or maybe...
Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Look out, he's got some space. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First and 10 play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Oh, what a juke. Gets free now. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
He stops and he gets a first down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's intercepted on a desperation throw here.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
They got some ground to make up, second and long from the 15. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's going to take off here. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up? They trap him and sack him back at the 10. And a timeout taken by the defense. 18 seconds left on the clock.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush swarms, and they get him down on 4th and goal. What a play.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
They expect to cash in the starting field position. It is 1st and goal from the 2. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, SC.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. The shotgun handoff here. And a short run there to end the game. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they look pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
Now, I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.